أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم الحمد لله والصلاة والسلام على رسول الله رب اشرح لي صدري ويسر لي أمري واحلل عقدة من لساني يفقهوا قولي واجعل لي وزير من أهلي السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. Welcome to Understand Al-Quran the Easy Way Course 6. Today we will have the fourth lesson, that is compound murakabat. And of course is the 24th page. We saw the Arabic grammar has two parts, naf and sarf. Naf is the constructions of the words from the letters, and the sarf. The naf is joining those letters to make the pairs or the sentences. So we will continue murakabat. There are izafi, ishari, jari, tosifi. And then we will have some revisions of the ism details and the Arab, field, Araba field, and then the compounds. We are doing this. Then we will start the Jumla, Ismiya, Filia, and Shartiya, and Haruf. So this was our syllabus. In compound, yesterday we talked there are two types. Nakis, which does not give the full meaning of understanding. That's like Murakkab Tawsifi, Murakkab Idafi, Murakkab Shafri, Murakkab Jar. And we simply say they are pairs. The Sifa pair, the relation pair, the Ismu Ishara pair, and the Jari or the Harfi Jar pair. The second time they are called Tam. Those compounds which give us complete understanding, just like Jumla Ismiya and Jumla Filia, the nominal sentence and the verbal sentence. And let's to have some words. Murakkab Jari. Such compound having the harf jar followed by a ism. Harf is called harf jar or the jar, and followed ism is called ismi majrur. The harf does not have arab, but the ism has irab, that is majrur. And then we saw the example Bismillahi Tallahi Al Jannah. Then we saw the haruf jar 17s, but Quran has only used 11. B, ta, la, li, wa, min, fi, an, and in the same way we have ala or hatta and ila. Then we saw their example, just like Bismillahi, Tallahi, Kal Jannah, Lillahi, Wal Asr, Minas Samai, Fil Ard, Anil Naim, then Alal Alameen, Hatta Matlail Fajr, Ila Surah. Then we started the Murakkab Tawsifi. Describe some good or the bad characters of an ism. We call it pair of Sifa in QC5. Its first part is called Mawsuf or the Ma'nud, and the second part is called Sifa or the Na. Both nouns are similar in four respects: gender, number, kind, and state. The example were Al-Kitabul Jadid, As-Saratul Mustaqim, Al-Jannatul Wasiyah. Then we say if Mawsuf is Jama Mukassar from Ghair Akil, the Sifa will be the single feminine. If Jama Mukassar is of Akil, then the Sifa will be as per the rule. Just like Sahufil Mutahra, Numarikul Masfufa, Amadin Mamumda, Mumaddada. If Mawsuf is Jama Mukassar Ghair Akil, then the Sifa is Wahid Muannas. Sahufil Mutahra. If Jama Mukassar is Akil, then Sifa will be Azul, just like Rijalun, Mominuna, Wan Nisaun, Mominatin. All are coming plural. Sifa as well as the Nat Manut, both are coming plural. But sometimes Sifa of Jama Mukassar Akil may also come as a single, just like Azwajun Mutahra. When pointing is required toward ism, we use that ism ishara. The first noun is called ism ishara. The second noun is called ism with alif lam. First is called ism ishara, second called the mushar ilay. The example were hazal masjidu, zalikal kitabu, laikan nas. Then we saw murakkab ishari also had two parts, just like the murakkab tawsifi. Ismu ishara is mabni and rafa nasjar is the same. But ismu ishara second part changes. Zalikum ma mimma alamni. Zalikumullahu rabbukum. Al alif lam mim annaha kuma an tilkum shajra. Then we saw the murakkab izafi, if the mudaf is dual or jama muzakkar salim, from the end noon will be dropped, as sign of a plural alif will become added, just like Bab al Masjidi, Muslimul Kariya, Mursilul Naki. Then in case of the murakkab izafi, ism has relation, connection or concern with the ism. We saw relation pair in QC5. First ism is called mudaf, second is called mudaf ilayh. Mudaf will never have alif lam and tanween, and mudaf alayh will be majroor. The example were kitabullahi, babul masjidi, rabbil alami. Then we saw in summary jumla ismiya, nominal sentence, jumla fi'liya, the verbal sentence, and 6 pairs. The first pair jar majroor fil kitab. Then the second pair was Mawsuf and Sifa, Kitabun Kareem, Murakkab Tawsifi. The third pair was Mushar and Mushar Ilayh, Hazal Kitab, the Murakkab Ishari. The fourth pair was Mudaf and Mudaf Alayh, Kitabullahi, and Murakkab Izafi. The fifth pair was Ataf and Matuf Ilayh, Kitabun wa Kalamun, Kitab Murakkab Atfi. The sixth pair is called Adad and Madud. The example is Ashara Kaukab, this is Murakkab Atfi. Then we saw the Arab of Asma is Marfu, Mansub, Majroor, and Afal, Marfu, Mansub, Majzoom. Then we saw reason of Marfu, maybe Mubtada, Khabar, Fa'il, Naib Fa'il, Khabru Inna, Khabru Lai, Nafi Jins, Ismu Kana, Ismu Laisa. So this we have already done. So let's to go for the next lesson. So today we will start with the compounds Murakkab Tam. Yes, what do you understand by Murakkab Tam? Yesterday we saw two types of Murakkab, Nakis and Tam. Nakis were such compound Murakkab which does not give the full understanding of the meaning. When I say alal maktabi, on the desk, that is a compound, but it does not show what I do want to say. But if I say kitabun alal maktabi or al kitabu alal maktabi, it gives a full meaning. Yes, book is on the table. So this full meaning is sentence or the compound is called murakkab tam, and it has major part jumla ismiya, it may be jumla failure. So now we can convert the murakkab naqis into murakkab tam. So today we will study these three aspects. We have done this syllabus. Now jumla ismiya, identification and terms. A complete sentence which starts with a noun is called jumla ismiya. Second, first noun is usually proper and the second is common noun. Third, both parts of jumla ismiya are always marfu. Let's have an example. Al-waladu salihun. Al-waladu is an ism. Salih ism. Al-waladu is a proper noun. Salih is a common noun. Both are in rafa having the dhamma. So it's a jumla ismiya. What is the meaning? Wise. Allahu Rahimun. Allah is ism. Rahim is ism. Both are ism. The first is proper noun. Second is the common noun. Both are in rafa. So it's a sentence. We will say Allah is merciful. Muhammadun Rasulun. Again, Muhammad is a proper noun. Rasul is a common noun. Both are in the state of noun. So we say Muhammad Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam is a messenger. Huwa Muslim. Huwa is a pronoun, but all the pronouns, they are the proper noun. They are the marfa. So huwa is a marfa and Muslim is a nakra. So both are in the state of rafa. Now you can ask, how you say huwa is in rafa? It have fatha. It's not showing the dhamma. Yes, anybody? I say it is marfu. Huwa is marfu. But the sign is here fatha, no dhamma. Because it's a pronoun. All the pronouns, they are mabni. Mabni means their rafa, nas, jar, they will remain same. No change. So we will say he is a Muslim. It's a proper sentence. Now, mubtada, the first part of the jumla ismi is called mubtada. And mubtada may be mufrid. Mufrid means single ism. And the second part of jumla ismi is called khabar. Khabar may be mufrid or may be compound. Let's have the example of mubtada first. Mufrid, example, Allahu Rahimun. Allah is a mubtada, a single word. Rahimun is the khabar. Muhammadun Rasulun. Muhammad is a mubtada, single word and proper noun. Rasul is a nakra and common and a single and a khabar. Zalika alimun. Zalika is a ismu ishara, proper noun. Mubtada, alimun is the khabar. So one shape is that. At time what happened? There will be first part of the fail naqis actually mubtada. Let's have the example. Al-waladu as-salihu mustadun. Al-waladu salihun. It's a compound. Murakkab tawsifi. Coming in the beginning. So this first part will be mubtada. Second part is the sifa of that. Mustadun is the khabar. Let's have the example of murakkab idafi. Kalamu talibi jamilun. Kalamu. It's actually mubtada. And at-talibi is the mudaf. Now you can ask me, kalamu, it's not the proper noun. No alif lam, no tanween. Yes, it's mudaf. But when the mudaf is a proper noun, mudaf becomes proper noun. Just like kitabullahi. Allah is the proper noun, mudaf. So kitab, mudaf become proper. So the same way is kalmu talib. And jamilun is the khabar. Again, ismu ishara example is hazal waladu salih. Hazal waladu. It's coming as a mubtada. The first ism will be mubtada. The second is having relation with it of musharil. Salihun is the nakra ism khabar. Now which compound is left? We talk about the murakkab tawsifi, murakkab idafi, murakkab ishari. Which one is left? We studied 4 compounds in 5. Which one is missing?
مركب
مركب
جاري.
جاري.
Murakkab jari. So murakkab jari can never, never, never be moved. Anything can be mubtada except murakkab jari and zarf. Okay. We talked about the mubtada. Let's talk about the khabar. Khabar may be a mufrad single word, just like Allahu Rahimun. Allah is mubtada, Rahimun is the khabar because it's nakra and marfu. Muhammadun Rasulun. Muhammad is mubtada, Rasulun is the khabar, single word. Zalika alimun. Zalika is the mubtada, alimun is the khabar, single word. So it can be a single mufrad word. Or it may be the first part of the nakis compound, just like al mudiru zalikal rajlu. Now zalikal rajlu, actually khabar is zalika. Al rajlu has the part of that. Muhammadun Rasulullah. Muhammad is mubtada. Rasulullah. Actually, the Rasul is the khabar. Amin is the sifa of that. Zalika alimul ghaib. Zalika is mubtada. Alimu is the khabar. Al ghaibi is the relation with that because it's murakkab idafi. So we saw the mufrid may be a single word, maybe compound first ism. The second khabar may be shibe jumla khabar. And third type may be jumla failure. And the fourth will be jumla. Let's to talk about the shibe jumla khabar. What is that? We talk mufrid, let to have shibe jumla. When jar majroor come, murakkab jari, that is called shibe jumla. For example, al-kalmu fil JB. Al-kalmu, proper noun, coming in the beginning. Mubtada is marfu. What about fil jar? Fil JB. Fil JB jar majur. It is coming in the place of khabar. So it's a khabar. At-talibu fil madrisati. At-talibu is mubtada, proper noun, with dhamma. And fil madrisa is jar majur, coming as a khabar. Al-kitabu al-maktabi. Al-kitabu is a mubtada. Al-maktabi, jar majur, coming as a shibe jumla khabar. Muhammadun fil masjidi. Muhammad is the mubtada. Fil masjidi, shibe jumla khabar, jar majur. Haza minka. Haza is the mubtada. Minka, it's a shibe jumla khabar coming. Now, the second is called zarf. Zarf is such a word which either indicate time or the place. When it indicate time, it is called zarf-e zama. When it indicate place, it is called zarf-e makan. Let's have example. Al-kalamu in the zaid. It was al-kalamu, same mubtada. What it is? In the zaidun. In the zaidin. In the is mudaf. Zaidun is mudaf. So mudaf alayh is coming as a khabar. At-talibu. Again, the same talibu with some mubtada. Amamal ustazi. Amama is the place in front of. So place. So zarf is mubtada. Sorry, is mudaf. And al ustazi is the mudafile. Al kitabu, same mubtada. Fawkal maktabi. Fawka is the place above. So that is zarf. Al maktabi, that is the mudafile. So mudaf is coming as a khabar. Shibe jumla khabar. Muhammadun khalful masjidi. Muhammad is mubtada. Khalful masjidi is the zarf. Shibe jumla khabar. Al waladu is mubtada. Taht al maktaba is the again zarf and shibe. So the shibe jumla may be murakkabe jari, may be zarf. When they come in the beginning even, they are never, ever, never, ever, never, ever mubtada. You can say shibe jumla khabar muqaddam, but never mubtada. In case when the, okay, let's to see what is the normal pattern of the jumla ismiya. The normal pattern of the jumla ismiya is khabar followed by a, sorry, Mubtada, Mubtada followed by a khabar. That is the normal sequence of the Jumla Ismiya. If in some case khabar come before and Mubtada come later, then it is called khabar muqaddam, and Mubtada is called muakhir. Muakhir means late, muqaddam means earlier. Then we call khabar muqaddam, Mubtada muakhir. When the Mubtada is muakhir, normally Mubtada is marfa, khabar is nakra, common. In this case, when the Mubtada come muakhir, it may come, the Mubtada now may come as a nakra. So this is a change. So we were talking about Shibe Jumla Khabar. Let's talk about the Jumla Felia and Jumla Ismiya. We talk Khabar as a mufrad, single word, or maybe the part of the first part of the Naqis. Or Shibe Jumla mean the jar majur and zarf may come as a Khabar. Now that we will talk about the Jumla Felia. Look this sentence. Al-waladu is Mubtada, because proper noun coming in the first. Zahaba ilal bayti. Zahaba is a fail. Ilal bayti jar majur. Where is the file? In it hidden huwa. Fail with its file with its jar majur become jumla failure. So this complete structure till here it is mubtada. And from here, zahaba till here it is khabar. So you can say the khabar is coming as a jumla failure. Let's have another example. At-talibu ta'allamul darsa. At-talib is mubtada. Where is the khabar? Ta'allamul darsa. Ta'allam is the verb. Where is the file? Hidden it is. Huwa. Ad-darsu is the maful. So fail, file, maful become jumla failure as a khabar. Let's have another example. At-tajiru nasar al-masakain kina. At-tajiru is the mubtada. Nasra is the fail. Al-masakina is the maful because it's mansub. Where is the file? File hidden in it. Huwa. We will say fail with its file, with its maful become jumla failure coming as a khabar. Muhammadun balaghuddin. Muhammad is a mubtada. Balagha is a verb. Ad-din is a mansub ism min maful. Where is the file? In it. Hidden. Mustatir. So balagha is the file. Ar-rajulu sami al-Qur'ana. Ar-rajulu is the mubtada. Samia is the verb. Al-Qur'ana is the maful. Where is the file? Hidden in Samia. Huwa. So we'll say fail, file, and the maful become jumla failure. What this jumla failure is coming as construction wise, this all jumla failure coming as a khabar of mubtada. This is mubtada, this is khabar. This is mubtada, this is khabar. This is mubtada, this is khabar. This is mubtada, but khabar is coming as a jumla failure. Let's talk about the jumla ismiya. In case of jumla ismiya, look, al-waladu is the mubtada. Abuhu kaimun. Abu is a ism. Who is the zamir? Kaimun is the khabar. So mubtada and khabar becoming jumla ismiya. So jumla ismiya is coming as a khabar. This is jumla ismiya, but it is coming as khabar. Have more example. Zaidun mubtada, sadiquhu, sadiq is a ism, who is a zamir attached. Mustadun is the khabar. So mubtada and khabar becoming as a jumla ismiya khabar. Is coming in place of khabar. At-tajiru ghulamuhu zaidun. At-tajiru is mubtada. Ghulamu zaidun is a jumla ismiya coming as a khabar. Muhammadun ummatuhu khairun. Muhammad is a mubtada. Ummatuhu khairun is a jumla ismiya coming as a khabar. Ar-rajulu is a ism marfa, so it's a mubtada. Bintuhu talibatun. Bintuhu talibatun is a jumla ismiya coming as a khabar. So the jumla ismiya is here khabar. So the khabar may be mufrid, Allahu Akbar. Khabar may be having the murakkab, just we say kitabullahi, or it may be shibe jumla, jar, majur and zarf. It may be jumla failure like this, or maybe jumla ismiya. They all may come as a khabar. Now, how do we convert the murakkab tawsifi into jumla ismiya, or how we can make the jumla ismiya from murakkab tawsifi? Let's see. Make the sifa as a nakra, make the mawsuf as a marfa. Add before or after the murakkab tawsifi. So these are the three patterns to convert a murakkab tawsifi into jumla ismiya. Look, we have got al-ajru al-azim. Al-ajru is the mawsuf. Al-azim is the sifa. It's a murakkab tawsif. We want to convert into jumla ismiya. How we can do? We can keep the first part as such because it's proper noun mubtada. And we convert the second noun into common noun. Put a tanween, remove the alif. So mubtada and khabar jumla ismiya from murakkab tawsif. Let's have another example. Azabun shadidun is a murakkab tawsifi. We want to make it jumla ismiya. Now we should make the first part as proper noun. Let's to try. Al-azabu. Azabun, tanween. When put alif lam, tanween goes. Al-azabu. And shadidun is a nakra already. So al-azabu is mubtada, shadidun is a khabar. So it becomes jumla ismi. Then we can also add something before that compound. Waladun salihun. Waladun mawsuf. Salihun six. So it's a murakkab tawsifi. Now what we'll do, we add some, it's a marfa before this structure. Muhammadun waladun salihun. So waladun salihun has come as a khabar. Mubtada and khabar. That is the second pattern. Let's to add something at the end. We have the waladun salihun is a murakkab izafis, mawsuf and sifa. So what we do, we make them proper noun. Al-waladu as-salihu. So it can be mubtada. And put a, add the nakra and add that. So that becomes khabar. So these are the three way or method how you can convert a murakkab tawsifi into jumla ismiya. Either changing the first part and second part of the murakkab, or adding something before the murakkab, or adding something after the murakkab. When you add in the front, you add something proper noun. When you add at the end, you add something common, but you have to convert the compound into proper noun. Now let's have to make jumla ismiya from murakkab ishari. First add ismi marfa, later add ismi nakra or make the mushar ilay as a nakra. So it becomes the jumla ismiya. Look, we have a compound. Hazal rajlu. It's a jumla it's a murakkabe ishari because haza is the ishara, or rajul is the alif lam ism. We say ism, ishara, and mushara. We want to convert it into ism. Now, what we should do, we add something at the end of this. Haza rajlu nakra. So we made it nakra, so it become jumla ismiya. Haza is mubtada, rajlun is khabar because it's nakra. Both are in the state of raf. Let's have another example. Hazal rajlu. We keep the proper noun in front of it. Al-mudiru hazal rajul. So al-mudir is the mubtada. Hazal rajul, which we have added at the end, become khabar. So it becomes jumla ismiya. Let to have add at the end something. Hazal rajul. We don't change it. We keep it as such as a mubtada. Let to add some nakra ism. Mudirun. Mubtada khabar become jumla. So we added at the end a common nakra noun. So jumla ismiya from murakkab idafi. What we do, first add marfa, then add nakra at. Let to have a murakkab idafi. Kitabullahi. We want to make it jumla ismiya. Kitab is mudaf, Allah is mudaf. What we do, we bring something proper noun in front of it. Al-Quranu is become mubtada. And we add Kitabullahi, the same compound, as a khabar. Al-Quranu, Kitabullahi, so mubtada and khabar become jumla ismi. The second way is we can add something at the end. Let's see the same. Kitabullahi, mudaf, mudaf ilayh. We keep it as such. Mubtada, Kitabullah. We added a common noun at the end. Quranun as a khabar. Kitabullahi, Quranun, mubtada and khabar. Let's add something in the beginning. Rasulullahi is a murakkab idafi, mudaf, mudaf ilayh. We want to make jumla. We bring a proper noun in front, Muhammadun, and we keep the same structure as a khabar. Muhammadun mubtada, Rasulullah is the khabar. So it becomes mubtada and khabar jumla ismi. Let's have another example. Kitabullahi. We don't change it. We add a common noun at the end. Nurun. Kitabullah is the mubtada, Nurun is that. And you know, Kitabullah, the first noun is actually the khabar. Due to this mudaf ilayh proper, so mudaf also become proper. Now the stress in jumla ismiya. How we can put stress in jumla ismiya? One way is normal sequence of jumla ismiya is first mubtada, then the khabar. So this is the normal sequence of the sentence. What is the normal sequence of khabar? The mubtada followed a khabar. And that become jumla ismiya. Now, instead of mubtada, if we bring the khabar in front and mubtada at the end, mean the muakhir, it is still jumla ismiya, but now it have hasar, mean stress. So this is the one way of putting the stress. We change their position, sequence. We change the sequence. Instead of bringing mubtada and khabar, we bring the khabar before and then the mubtada. That is the one way. Second, what we do in this condition, when we bring the khabar before, mubtada can come nakra. The second way is that we can start the jumla ismiya with murakkab jari. Mean we bring the murakkab jari in front of the mubtada. So mubtada become muakhar in that case. And the word or the shibe jumla khabar become earlier. In this case, first khabar, then mubtada. Just like the example, lahum azabun alim. Lahum is a jar majroor. It's coming in front, but it is never, ever, never, ever be a mubtada. So mubtada is azabun. What's alim? It's a sifa of azab. So mubtada, we will say shibe jumla khabar muqaddam. What happened in this case? We will say shibe jumla khabar muqaddam. And this mubtada is muakhar. It is coming late. Muakhar. So muqaddam and muakhar. And when the mubtada is muakhar, khabar muqaddam, it puts the stress. Bringing zamir between the khabar and mubtada, just like we did. Ulaika lahum azabun azim. In this situation, khabar may be marfa. Just like look, ulaika mubtada, al muflihun is khabar, but still it is proper noun, while the khabar should be common noun, because a zamir has become. This zamir called zamir fasal. Zamir fasal. Zamir fasal. Fasal means to differentiate, to make distance, to make separate things. Why it is done? Why we need this separation or zamir fasal? Because if there is no hum, what is the sentence? Ulaika al muflun. Ulaika is the proper noun mubtada, okay? Al maflun, it can't be khabar because it's proper, so it become murakkab tawsifi. Instead of sentence, it become so make them different, make them away. We bring a zamir in between. So this zamir changes the murakkab tawsifi into jumla ismiya, and this is put it at the same time the stress. Now jumla failure. A sentence starting with fail is called jumla failure. The parts of jumla failure, it may have two parts, fail and file, in case of fail last, but may have at time three parts, fail, file, and maful, in case of fail mutaddi. File and fail both are ism. One, file is must for any fail. Doer is called the file, and affected is called the maf'ul. File is always in state of raf. So these are the rules of the jumla failure. Maf'ul is always in the state of nas. Look, we have got a fail, we have got a file. When they join, we become jumla failure. We get a jumla. Look, kharaja fail. File is the khalidun because it's marfu. Kharaja khalidun is the jumla failure. Zahaba another fail. Hamidun another file. Join them. Zahaba Hamidun. It's a jumla failure because fail and file is there. Dakhala Muhammadun. Dakhala is the fail. Muhammadun is the file. Join them. Dakhala Muhammadun become jumla failure because fail and file are there. At time what happened? There is third party. First is the fail. Second is the file. Third is called the maf'ul. And when they join, they make a jumla failure. Look the example. Khalaqa fail. Allah file because it's marfu. Al-arda is maful because it's mansub. When they join, we get a sentence. Khalaqallahu al-arda. Fail, file, maful. They join and make jumla failure. Another example. Nasara Muhammadun Hamida. Nasra is the fail. Muhammad is file. Why? Because having dhamma. Hamida is maful. Why? Because mansub. So we get Nasara Hamidun Muhammada, Jumla failure. Samia Nasirun al-Qur'ana. Samia is the fail. Nasirun is the file because marfu. Al-Qur'ana is maful because mansub. So Samia Nasirun al-Qur'ana is Jumla fail. Now how we can put the stress in Jumla failure? The normal position of the Jumla failure is fail. Okay, it's not showing good. The normal position is fail plus 5. If there is some maf'ul may come. So this is the normal sequence. Isn't so? If we bring the maf'ul before, fail plus maf'ul plus 5. So we bring the maf'ul before the file. It gives stress. We can bring even maf'ul, fail, and file. Still it's Jumla failure. Maf'ul can come even before the verb and file. Jumla failure. They all are Jumla failure. Now, look another construction. It's not showing. File, fail, and maf'ul. What is this? Is it a Jumla failure?
It's me.
Why?
No, it's not.
Because Fahim is coming first, which is the proper noun.
Remember, file is a ism. Maf'ul is also ism. When we brought the maf'ul in front, I said it's Jumla failure. But when I brought the file, you said it's Jumla ismiya. Both are the ism. What is the difference? Why it is not Jumla failure and it is a Jumla failure?
Because it's marfu.
Very good. Excellent. Excellent. 10 out of 10. File is always marfu. What about maf'ul?
Maf'ul is always mansub.
Mansub.
So when it's mansub, it can't be the mubtada. The mubtada condition is that it should be the proper noun and it should be marfu. Maf'ul can never be maf'ul, so it can't be a mubtada. So when we brought the maf'ul in front of fail, it was not mubtada, so we say it's maf'ul, it's fail and file. But when the file come before front, it was having dhamma or dhammatan, so it became the mubtada. It took the position of mubtada. Now we can't say the fail file is jumla. We can say file it's mubtada, fail and maf'ul become as a khabar, as we did. The khabar can come as a jumla ismiya, jumla failure, jumla shibe jumla khabar. So khabar can be. So then it is not a jumla failure. Jumla failure, yes, maf'ul is mansub. No, no one considered him as a mubtada. It can't be mubtada in other word. So one way of making stress in Jumla failure is bring the maf'ul before the file or even before the fail. Both are permitted. Just like وَإِذْ ابْتَلَى إِبْرَاهِيمَ رَبُّهُ واو is a ataf. Iza is a ism. Mubtada. Ibtala is the fail. Ibrahima is a maf'ul. Rabbu is a file. Look, fail, maf'ul, file. Maf'ul has come before, but it's Ibtala Ibrahim Rabbu is a jumla failure coming as a khabar. Look, another example. Iyaka na'budu. Iyaka. What is this? Ka is a zamir coming here as a mansub, marful. Na'budu is the verb, file in it, nahnu. So we'll say fail and file coming after, and the maful is coming in the beginning, but it's still jumla failure. Iyaka is maful muqaddam, and na'budu fail, nahnu zamir file is muakhir. Let's have the zamair. The zamair are of three types: marfu, mansub, and majrur. Okay. Zamair, they may be marfu, they may be mansub, they may be majrur. When they are marfu, there are only two types. One can munfasil, separate, munfasil. Just like huwa, hum, anta, ana, antum, nahnu, hiya, hunna, ana, antunna, nahnu. They are separate. They are called munfasil. They are marfu. Their state is always marfu. And they may come as a muttasil and marfu with them. What are they? They when are the part of the fi'l. Just like fa'ala, why is hidden? Fa'alu, wow is the zamir sign. Fa'alta, ta is the zamir sign. Fa'altu, tu is the zamir sign. Fa'altum, fa'alna, yaf'alu, ya is the fa'il. Yaf'aluna, ya is the fa'il. Tafalu, ta is the fa'il. Afalu, hamza is the fa'il. Ta is the. So these are the part of the fi'l. When they come part as the fi'l, they are muttasil and they are marfu. And remember, zamair marfu, they come as a fa'il. So these are fa'il, marfu. When the zamair come as a mansub, it may come as a munfasil, just like iyahu, iyahum, iyaka, iyakum, iyana, iyaha, iyahunna, iyaki, ya, iyakunna, iyana. When they come with the iya, they are mansub, though they are separate. They will not attach with anything. They will come with iya only. Iyaka, iyakum, iyakum. And when they are attached, muttasil, mansub, then they come attached with the verb. Khalaka, hu, khalaka, hum, khalaka ka, khalaka ni, khalaka kum, khalakana. Fail, verb is attached with one verb, pronoun. Pronoun, when attached with verb, then it is called muttasil zamir. Or they come attached with inna. Innahu, innahum, innaka, innani, innakum, innana. So they are muttasil. And they are mansub. Mean they become maf'ul bih. When a zamir come attached with the verb, it's mansub and maf'ul bih. When a zamir come as a part of the fi'l, it is muttasil and it is marfu. Now the last one is majrur. The majrur can be either attached with the harf or attached with the ism. When the pronoun is attached with the harf or the ism, that is called majrur. Just like minhu, minhum, minka, minni, minkum, minna. Harf is attached with the pronouns. Rabbuhu, rabbuhum, rabbuka, rabbi. the ism attached, and they are majroor. Min, harf jar followed ism majroor. Rabbu, mudaf. So when they attach with the harf, they are jar majroor. When they attach with the ism, they are mudaf. And remember, both the jar majroor and mudaf alayh second ism is always majroor, because that is zamir majroor or ism majroor after harf jar and harf nasab. So this was asked about the zamair. So zamair are three types: marfu, mansub, majroor. When they are marfu, they either come munfasil like huwa, hum, hiya, hunna, anta, antuma, antum, anti, antuma, antunna, anana. Or it come as a part of the verb attached. Marfu. Fa'ala, fa'alu, fa'alta, fa'altu, fa'altum, fa'alna. Yafalu, yafaluna, tafalu, afalu, nafalu. They all verbs which are in them, they are marfu and muttasil. The mansub may come as a munfasil and muttasil. When they come as a munfasil, they come with the iya. Iyahu, iyahum, iyaka, iyaki, iyakuma, iyakunna, iyaya, iyana, or iyakuma, iyakum, iyaki, iyakuma, iyakumna, iyakuma. They come like that. Or they may come with attached with the verb. Khalakahu, khalakahum, khalakaka, khalakani, khalakakum, khalakana. Or they come attached with inna, innahu, innahum, innaka, innani. In that case, they are mansub. When they are attached with inna, they become ismu inna. When they are attached with the verb, they become maf'ul bih. And they can come attached with the harf and the particle and the noun. When they come attached with the harf, they are majroor and they are jar majroor. When they come attached with the ism, they become mudaf and mudaf. Mudaf is always majroor. So khabar may be a mufrad, just like Rahim, Rahimun. It may be shibe jumla khabar, murakkab jari, just like fil JB. Maybe zarf, just like amamul ustazi. Jumla failure, it may come khabar, ummatun khairun. Or jumla ismiya, jumla failure, zahaba ilal bayti. Jumla ismiya, ummatun khairun. So khabar have different types. One is called shibe jumla khabar. When it is jar majur and zarf, then we call shibe jumla khabar. Look the example. Al-kitabu alal maktabi. Al-kitabu mubtada. Alal maktabi jar majur shibe jumla khabar. Zaidun fil fasli. Zaidun mubtada. Fil fasli jar majur shibe jumla khabar. Al-jannatu tahta al-aqdam al-ummahat. Al-jannatu mubtada. Tahta zarf. Aqdami mudaf ilayh. And ummahati again mudaf ilayh. So this is become zarf shibe jumla khabar. Al-hakibatu fawqal maktabi. Al-hakiba mubtada. Fawq zarf. Al-maktabi mudaf ilayh. So mudaf ilayh coming as a khabar. Shibe jumla khabar. Another example, walahum azabun azim. Wa is a harf. Lahum jar majur. Coming in the beginning. Shibe jumla khabar. Azabun mubtada muakhar. So it's nakra. Azimun it's sifa. So harf ataf jar majur shibe jumla khabar muqaddam. Azabun mubtada muakhar. Azimun is not or sifa of the azab. Fi kalubihim marad. Fi kalubim jar majur, and kalub is a mudaf, hum is the mudaf. So it's complete is jar majur shibe jumla khabar. Maradun mubtada muakhar. So let's have our 7 works. 2 on tilawa, 5 minutes from the mushaf, 5 minutes from the memory, 2 on the study book and back pocket. And 5th is listen to 1 hour concise MP3 recording, word for word translation and grammar. 6th is talk about the course with your study partner. 7th, recite different surahs in Salah. And remember, you are chosen Alhamdulillah. Now you are just going to complete QC4 within 2 weeks. So pray for yourself, Rabbi Zidni, and pray for your course mate too. And try to use the videos for, if you alone can't, make small groups and have the joint practice. May Allah help us to recite, understand, ponder, implement, propagate, and memorize the Quran. Subhanallahi wa bihamdihi. Subhanakallahumma wa bihamdika. Nashhadu an la ilaha illa anta nastaghfiruka wa natubu ilayk. Allahumma ighfir lana qabla al-maut warhamna inda al-maut wa la tu'azzibna ba'da al-maut wa la tuhasibna yawm al-qiyamah. Innaka ala kulli shayin qadir. Allah Hafiz. We have completed the lesson. If you will have any questions, your questions are welcome, please.
Sir.
Alhamdulillah, one is awake. Okay, yes, brother.
Well done, sir. So the other day you said you were going to find the textbook for the Arabic 70 for us. You have not posted it, sir.
Brother, Arabic textbook is not there. We have the Urdu, and I will try to make some parts of it. Look, this today's lesson, this whole lesson is from that book. And that was in Urdu. I have converted. So I told you I will give you the PDF of that book in the form of this. Can you see? Let me to show you. We started from here, the lesson. This all was in Urdu. I converted in English. This all was in Urdu. We converted it in English. Of course, the Arabic will remain in Arabic. I can't remove, because without that you can't understand. The example, they are in Arabic because they are there. Where there was Urdu, I have put it the translation in English for them. Where it was just Arabic, I didn't change it, because in Urdu also it's like that. So these are the slides. Look, this all complete was in Urdu. I converted in English for your easiness. So this I can do slowly and gradually. I am giving you the same book in the form of these PDFs in the lectures form. They are converted. Yes, for your kind interest, I will share the Urdu book. So you yourself can study, maybe not complete, but some parts of them you can understand, because they are the Arabic example and the lessons and the ayahs. Okay?
Okay, sir.
But
because actually,
but after that, you will not ask, okay, give us its English version.
No. I mean, the one that you have converted, you can share it with us so that you can, in addition to your lectures, we can also find time at home to go through it again so that we can understand better.
Brother, I tried to find some material which should be the similar pattern, but it's not available. If it's available, at least I can't find it. If you people, somebody has some access or some book, good, please share in the group or share to me. I will share in the group. So everybody should be benefited.
Yes.
But I will just take you stepwise through that material of the text. In this, look, these slides, they are taken from that and added extra material for your help. No, this is extra material that is not there, but I have converted this extra material also in English for your understanding.
Yes,
so
sir.
That I can do at the moment.
Sir. Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir.
If somebody have access or have resource or ability to convert that book into English, please do it. It will be a sadqa jariyah for all the coming groups and the peoples. I will share the Urdu text, and somebody, if you have the capabilities or resources or can convert that into English, please go for it. So we can have the English textbook also available for. Otherwise, when I will get time, nowadays I'm very busy, very busy,
Yes.
yes,
I
because
can
I'm
imagine.
going
Yes.
to start QC7, and it's QC7
Yes.
is requiring a lot of job. So I'm
Yes.
have no time. Otherwise, I had this idea, and inshallah, I will do if Allah give me the time, and with that, I will convert this
Okay.
textbook also in English. But at the moment, I'm
Yeah.
not getting the time. So if somebody get time or have the resources or have the ability, please go for that also. Today, inshallah, you will get the shared textbook of Urdu. So
Okay.
no
Sir. Thank
question.
you, sir.
If no question, let's to recall the day off. Subhanallah wa bihamdi subhanakallahumma wa bihamdika nashhadu an la ilaha illa anta nastaghfiruka wa natubu ilayk. اللهم اغفر لنا قبل الموت وارحمنا عند الموت ولا تعذبنا بعد الموت ولا تحاسبنا يوم القيامة إنك على كل شيء قدير. الله حافظ.